And one of the men that I admire so much is John the Baptist. He spent 30 years in the wilderness for a 6-month ministry. John the Baptist spent 30 years in preparation, the place of prayer and the word, for a 6-month impact. And Jesus saw this and he said in Matthew 11:11, "There is no man born of woman that is greater than John the Baptist, but anyone who comes after John the Baptist is greater than he." Meaning that right up until John the Baptist was the greatest born among all women. That means greater than Moses, greater than Elijah, greater than David. Why? Because John the Baptist was given the responsibility of being a forerunner of Jesus' first coming. And I believe John the Baptist is a prototype for us in this generation to be as dedicated and devoted as John the Baptist was for Jesus' second coming. And what I mean by that is we need to become men and women of prayer. You know, we're living in a world that is like a wilderness. Just turn on Netflix, watch Squid Games, turn on your TV, go outside, look at the billboards. We're living in a spiritual desert. What God is calling us to is to live like a John the Baptist lifestyle, because Jesus is at the very gates, beloved. Jesus is going to come back soon. We're seeing all the signs right now, the telltale signs of Jesus is coming, and the earth is going through his birth pains. And that means that Jesus is coming back soon. That means God is calling forth a dynamic generation to be like John the Baptist, to prepare for Jesus' second coming. This generation is crying out like John, not for religion, but for reality. Not for performance, but for presence. Not for rituals, but for relationship. This generation is done with dead religion and longs for something authentic, something genuine, something real. And that was my life too. You know, I was done with religious Christianity. I wanted something real. And the moment I tasted God and saw that he was good when I was 22, I was undone. I was completely transformed. And I wasn't ready to go back warming the pews as a Sunday Christian. I was going to become apostolic. Do exactly what I read in the Bible. And since then, my life has been an adventure. Hallelujah. Just say yes to Jesus and your life will become an adventure.